So not only for people like me who are not directly in the community of people that are being affected, who are being murdered, but also for Mike, who's fucking of the community, of the skin color, of the exact specifications of the people that are being murdered and filmed being murdered. And we're watching these clips over and over and over again. In the meantime, you've got this fucking piece of shit, wannabe dictator, fascist pig gaining momentum in the political sphere. Well, you know, all of the discourse and all of the confusion and all of the pain of that year, it made it hard for us to even get together sometimes. You know, Mike would just be like, yo, man, I can't even do this right now. And I would just be like, I get it. All right. I'll continue working on this music. And when you're ready, you come and we'll work. And so I think you could hear it in the record. It really did affect us. And I think that we just allowed it to. And I think that more than any other record that we had done up until this point, there was a sadness to this record. There had never really been sadness in Run the Jewels because it wasn't a naturally occurring thing, you know, for us yet as a group and as maybe even as friends. We had found ourselves in the crosshairs of what was happening. You know, we were in St. Louis the day the verdict came down. The Mike Brown verdict came down. We played a show that night. That was the first time that I felt it, where it was like every artist who was performing in St. Louis was getting out of St. Louis. We were headed into St. Louis, into the eye of the hurricane. You know, that was the first time that I felt that Run the Jewels was caught up somehow, not purposefully, but that we were somehow riding this wave of feeling and of history and of something, that we were there. We were being positioned through randomness and through serendipity almost to have to say something, to have to represent something, you know, in the face of this stuff. And me and Mike are men. We're not kids trying to just get famous here. We've been around for a minute. We have ideas. We have ideals that we have fought hard for and that we knew ourselves pretty well and what we meant to each other. And we started, I think, to realize what we might mean to people who supported us and the people who see a black man and a white man on stage every night being friends with no explanation, with no pretense. It all just fed into our emotion and our thoughts about all this. We were right there in our heads. We were incapable of ignoring.
I would like to say rest in peace to Michael Brown. Yeah. He will never get to see the next phase of his life. I would like to give all thoughts and prayers to the people who are out there peacefully protesting. And I also give thoughts and prayers for the people who could not hold that anger in, because riots are only the language of the unheard. We usually come on to Queen's champion. And I just got to tell you today that, man, no matter how much we do it, no matter how much we get shit together, shit comes along that kicks you on your ass and you don't feel like a champion. So tonight, I got kicked on my ass when I listened to that prosecutor. And I'm gonna tell you motherfuckers got me today. I knew it was coming. I knew when the fucking Eric Holder decided to resign, I knew it wasn't going to be good. But I gotta tell them, you motherfuckers got me today. You kicked me on my ass today because I have a 20-year-old son and I have a 12-year-old son, and I'm so afraid for them. You motherfuckers on the other side of CNN and on the other side of Fox, and you motherfuckers who we vote for and who control our lives, you motherfuckers got me today. You got me. When I stood in a bus and I cried and I hugged my friend and he came and he hit me and he hugged me right there, I said, these motherfuckers got me today. When I stood in front of my wife and I hugged her and I cried like a baby, I said, these motherfuckers got me today. But with that said, you motherfuckers will not own tomorrow. We will not live in your fear. We will not accept your cages. We're not going to keep playing that because we know you don't value my skin, and we know you do value his, but you know what? We're friends and nothing is going to devalue that. We understand. Before I came out here, there was no peace in my heart, and I wanted to walk out to burn this motherfucker down. Burn this motherfucker down. But I gotta tell you, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and something said, just look for something Martin King might have said. So I Googled Martin King, and Wikipedia popped up, and he was 39 years old when you motherfuckers killed him. He was the same age as I am, the same age as L. He was a young man when they killed him. But I can promise you today, if I die when I walk off this stage tomorrow, I'm going to let you know this. It is not about race. It is not about class. It is not about color. It is about what they killed him for. It is about poverty. It is about greed. And it is about a war machine. It is about a war machine that uses you as a battery. So I might go tomorrow. I might go the day after. But the one thing I want you to know, it is us against the motherfucking machine. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.